Graph y equals negative 3 over 4 times x plus 1 times x plus 5. Identify x-intercept, axis of a symmetry, and the vertex. Now let's review three different forms. Y is a times x minus h squared plus k. That's called the vertex form. The vertex will be h comma k. And axis of a symmetry, again, don't worry about it. You graph it, you'll be able to see it. Now then, we've learned y is a times x minus p, x minus q. That's your intercept form. Here, your x-intercept is p and q. And number 3, y is a times x squared plus bx plus c. It's called the standard form, and you should be able to graph this as well, but we're not there yet. Okay, so here a is greater than 0. That applies to all three. It's u-shape. A is less than 0. It's upside down u-shape. So here I have a. Now, then what we have here is intercept form. So let's compare this to what's given to us. That's negative 3 over 4, x plus 1, x plus 5. Well, your a is less than 0. So negative 3 over 4 is less than 0. So we know that the graph will be upside down u-shape. And this will be your vertex. And you set this equal to 0. That's negative 1. You set the second one equal to 0. That's negative 5. So you can say your x-intercept is negative 1 and negative 5. So let's mark that one down. So we have negative 1 and negative 5. Now here you're actually doing this for nicer graph. So let's just draw a rough sketch here. So that's negative 5 and that's negative 1. And since the graph is asymmetrical, so the midpoint, the halfway, negative 5 plus negative 1 over 2, which is negative 6 over 2, negative 3, that will be your axis of a symmetry right there. X is equal to negative 3. And then the graph is upside down u-shape, so the graph will look like this. Now then, how do we find the vertex? To find the vertex, you plug in the x value, which is negative 3. That's negative 3 over 4 times negative 3 plus 1 times negative 3 plus 5. That's negative 3 over 4 times negative 2 times 2. So negative 3 over 4 times negative 4, always separate the area, the region. So that's negative 3 over 4 times negative 4. You will see that that's a 3. And 4 cancel out, and that's a 3. So negative 1, here 3. So here negative 3 comma 3 is your vertex. So here it's negative 3 over 4. We can figure out the second point, but here the idea is just connect these two, and that will be the graph. So here x-intercept is negative 1 and negative 5, and the vertex will be negative 3 comma 3. Just for fun, let's figure out what the y-intercept would be. Y of 0 will be negative 3 over 4 times 0 plus 1, 0 plus 5. So that's negative 15 over 4. So negative 15 over 4 is negative 12 over 4 plus negative 3 over 4. So that's negative 3 plus negative 3 over 4. So that's a number slightly, it's less than negative 3, but greater than negative 4. So that's a negative 3, negative 4. Yeah, it's somewhere here. So we know that the graph is passing through that point.